Hi, welcome back to From the Mic Stand. I'm Merrym'n. I'm at MASH in Macclesfield. I'm going to play a new song. It's called In His Sig Circumscarf. Every day he goes the same old way. You can mark it out with chalk. In his newsboy cap and his duffel coat with a woodbine for the wharf. Puddles gather on the road, painting pictures of what he already knows, of windows scattered in brickwork, street lamps looking on, at the wise old bloke with the walking stick, a terrier on his arm. And he crosses many a path every day, a gentle chap who doesn't have much to say. And in his St. Kirkham scarf, he tips, he twists his neck, winks an eye, and he's on his way. Yeah, in his St. Kirkham scarf, surveys the scene, takes it in. This time he's living in. 40 tops on washing lines, a bar beyond the beat. Ornamental buses, you could leave your bike out on the street where the chimney tops blow and blow and blow. And they won't stop as this city grows and grows and grows. And in his St. Kirkham scarf, he twists his neck, winks an eye, and he's on his way. Yeah, in his St. Kirkham scarf, surveys the scene, takes it in. This world he's living in. Monochrome, except for the scarves, the roses and the bushes and the lovers in the park, and in the distance a beating heart. Yeah, in his St. Kirkham scarf, he twists his neck, winks an eye, and he's on his way. Yeah, in his St. Kirkham scarf, surveys the scene, takes it in. This time he's living in. Cheers, thank you.
Another brilliant live track from Merrym'n there. We're going to have more from him in a moment, but first I've got to quickly mention that next week it's a special from the Mic Stand show because we're celebrating our 6th birthday here at Artsuckers. Yeah, we're going for 6 years, well 6 years and a month really, so yeah, we've got a special live show. If you're in Macclesfield, you can come down to MASH and watch. We'll be downstairs on the main stage at MASH. And performing, we've got Gideon Conn, who's a really unique, funny, brilliant acoustic singer-songwriter. We've got Charles Omrad, who is a really talented piano performer. He's like crazy, like unbelievable, the stuff he can do on a piano. And then we've got Yopo, they're going to be headlining. There's some like grungy, funky, bluesy stuff, and a really entertaining band as well. So yeah, really looking forward to next week's show. Celebrating our 6th birthday, and it's my 35th as well. So yeah, 2 reasons to celebrate next week, so we're really looking forward to that. But we've still got a few more tracks from Merrym'n. We've got one final track. So yeah, you've got said you were working on an album, and each album's quite different.
Yeah, so that track I've just played there I've written that recently, and I've been just trying it out really, just see how it goes. And the last album I tried to get out, I did something. I kind of did an album that was a bit more serious than a lot of my other stuff last time around, and it was much darker in its tones and the guitar sounds I used and stuff. So I wanted to do something totally different. So this time around, I've been listening a lot to kind of a bit like novelty 60s and 70s music, and then really elaborate kind of songwriters like Scott Walker and stuff like, you know, late Beatles and things like that, with like lots of horn sections and stuff. So I'm trying to write really upbeat kind of the kind of stuff that would be some kind of, you know, the kind of thing you pick up in a service station, you know, with like 70s forgotten hits of the 70s kind of thing. That's what I want to sound like, something like that. So I'm trying to write loads of almost like novelty songs and do something totally different. It's been really fun so far, like the writing process. So hopefully I'm at the stage at the moment where I've got about 4 or 5 songs written.
Right.
About 50 ideas, and then I've got one that I've recorded now and I've mastered.
Right.
So I've got one song that's in the can. I just want to do a video.
So is it going to be like a cool, like 10 track album or an EP? Or?
Well, I'm hoping that as many of these ideas will come together as possible, and because I've always wanted to do a double album, but then by the time I've come to the end of the process, I've always whittled it down to about 10 songs.
Right.
So it's ended up as one kind of like standard album. But this time around, I really want to kind of lay off the quality control and just put as much together as possible.
We could have an album and then a B-sides maybe.
That's it, yeah, something like that. But I'm hoping to do something quite. I'm hoping to at least make this the longest album I've produced.
Sure.
Because I'm in no rush to do it. I've got no kind of pressure or any kind of like deadlines. So there'll probably be a few singles from me over the next year or so as I put it together, and then see what happens.
So you said you had one single fully done.
Yes.
Is there going to be a video to go with it? How do you typically make yours?
Well, usually I make the video just completely by myself.
Right.
As in, I will put my phone up on a little stand and then do the video and edit it and everything myself.
Right. Okay.
But I'm exploring. I need someone to film me moving, which means I'll just have to get someone else behind the camera.
Yeah.
But I'll edit all the footage myself, and I've got the idea kind of formed. It just depends how it'll go really. But most of my other videos I've just completely done myself. But that's what I like. The Merrym'n thing to me is I do it all myself. It's like from the bones of writing it on a guitar to recording it, making the videos and doing all the promotion and all the kind of like, I guess, the management side of it all. It's like a really good hobby in a way, because it's just so much.
I suppose it's quite freeing if you're doing everything yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can do whatever I want to do in a way with it. You know, if I don't want to do something, I don't do it, and if I want to do it, I'll do it. And it's great in that respect. And there's no pressure on stuff as well. If I want to take a risk, like trying to record an album that sounds like novelty 70s songs, that's a massive risk if someone else was relying on it for an income or something. But for me, if I release it and everyone's like, oh my god, it sounds like an album of 70s novelty songs, then it's fine. You know, it's fine.
And if people want to catch you live and get these songs, for the gigs coming up, for the shows?
Okay, yes, I've got quite a few bits and bobs coming up. The best thing to do is just hook up with me online. So it's Merry. I've got like this kind of like promotional material ready to go. Nice. Yeah, so I'm on like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So if you just find me online, then you can just keep up with gigs. Sure. I've got a couple of proper gigs coming up over the next month or so, and then lots of little bits.
And you mentioned doing something quite unique at Stoke's football ground. Yeah,
so they have the sleepover at the ground. Like they raise money for homeless charities, the Macquarie Foundation especially, and I just go along and like quite a lot of people sleep out in the stadium overnight, so I just go along and play to them. Sure. So that's the kind of thing I like. So I mean, if you're watching this and you're thinking about getting someone to play like an interesting space, your living room or your garden or your cafe or your bookshop or something, I'm definitely interested in that. I love playing interesting spaces, and I've done quite a lot of it already. My favourite gigs are probably where I've played, you know, at Middleport Pottery on a big iron grid, or when I've played like at the Potteries, played at the Potteries Museum in front of a big mosaic, like a mosaic wall, and I've played the opening of a heritage centre at Spode, and those kind of things I love doing. So if you want someone to play an interesting space, this is myself, so I can fit in most spaces.
Brilliant. Well, I've really enjoyed the performance tonight. So what are we going to finish on?
Okay, so I've been kind of choosing this as I've gone. I've not really prepared this, so I'm going to go with what have I gone in. Okay, I'm going to finish off with the second single I released off my latest album, which is called Made of Clay. So thanks very much for listening. Those tales from the streets we've pounded with our feet, and those old forgotten creaks from upstairs in the factories, and those long beaten trails across wastelands and fields, and those ships that have sailed, and those yet to prevail. It's years of hard graft still up for a laugh. Let me tell you something about me. I got a head full of stories, an old pair of boots, a heart full of history. Got a lung full of coal, a backbone of steel, and a home in the potteries beneath an iconic skyline. You hear the people say, we're made of clay. We're made of clay. We're made of clay. Oh, we're made of those rusted props in the window of the cobbler's shop, and those blokes at the tip, and the subway mosaics. There's a football in the road while the kids go have their tea. From the paper shop to the canal lock, let me tell you something about me. I got a head full of stories, an old pair of boots, a heart full of history. I got a lung full of coal, a backbone of steel, and a home in the potteries beneath an iconic skyline. You hear the people say, we're made of clay. We're made of clay. We're made of clay. Oh, we're made. From the paper shop to the canal lock, let me tell you something about me. I got a head full of stories, an old pair of boots, a heart full of history. Got a lung full of coal, a backbone of steel, and a home in the potteries beneath an iconic skyline. You hear the people say, oh, we're made of clay. We're made of clay. We're made of clay. We're made of clay. Cheers.